Welcome to another episode of Western Adventures. Today we're out here in northern Arizona and we're in search of this mine that I was supposed to go to in one of my previous videos. The funny thing is, this mine has the same name as the other one I went to. So I found the correct one and we're on our way to it. It is beautiful out here. Just taking our time coming down this nice trail. I believe we're gonna cross the river at some point. I don't even know if it's flowing, but we're getting there. I believe we have to go down a little more, but I stopped here to take a break real quick, and what it looks like is there's a road over here, and I didn't really think too much of it, but over here there's a mine shaft, and unfortunately it is flooded, and so who knows how far down it goes, but you can see the timbers and there's some metal and everything, and I knew right away it was a mine shaft. So I guess we're getting close. Now, does that road go to anything? I really don't know. I'd have to look at my maps, but as far as I know, the mine that we're going to is in that direction right there. So we're gonna hop back in the truck and we're gonna keep going. And by the way, this is my new daily driver. I sold my diesel and I picked this thing up. A little better for long trips, better, cheaper maintenance. The mine should be down there somewhere. Check my phone. I use onX when I go on these trails because there's not a lot of cell service. Well, there's none on this trail. But I found onX to be a lot more useful. Sometimes Google Maps will lead me in the wrong direction because it doesn't know that there are off-road trails around here. So let's hop back in the truck and keep going. Here's another mine shaft right on the side of the trail here. Someone left a Ford Ranger on the trail. Looks like that's been there a while. We have arrived. I believe the portal is somewhere around here. I'm seeing a bunch of stuff here that's giving me an indication that the portal might be down there. I see some I see a waste rock pile up there. I'm seeing it everywhere. So we're just gonna look around and see if we could find it. There's a road going down that way, and I saw looks like a foundation of a structure. So I'm gonna explore a little bit and see what we can find, and we'll head into mine. Okay, oh, here we are, and you see there's water here, and I didn't bring my boots, so I gotta carefully get through here. It's not that deep, but people put stuff to walk on. There's a lot of junk in here. Trying not to go for a swim today, if I can help it. Okay. I mean, I don't care about getting your shoes a little wet. That's what I got them for. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Just watching my step because of the water. Wet looking mine here. So got the ore cart track. So at some point, someone was running power through here. It looks like. Okay. Looking back at the portal right there. I always change out what light I use here. I find that the floodlight is good for when you're trying to focus on stuff and get pictures, but this is better for just normal exploring. Got some barrels, water pipes, shovels. Okay. Mucky in here. I would assume this is a copper mine, or maybe it was a, you know what, actually I think I was reading the information on this. I think it was a gold mine. And this is what I came for. This is what I came for. Right here. We got an ore cart still on the tracks. Isn't that awesome or what? How often do you see that in a mine? Like, still intact. So, this looks like, let me get a better view from over here. So it looks like this, it would move and then this would dump. It would dump this way and it would dump the ore out. And I think we can get it to roll down the track. Freaking amazing, guys. That's just freaking awesome. Putting it back here where I can actually get by. Ain't that something, huh? Wow. That was just awesome. That is probably my best find so far. And like I said, this is what I was searching for last time. All right. I wonder if there are more ore carts down here. That's interesting. That's some mineralization or something over there. Wet mines have very interesting, these are like a stalactite type things over here. Also, when you go in mines, you always want to bring your anemometer. When you get low on 102, you'll know it's time to turn around. Okay. Looks like this drift is flooded, but it looks like that's where they were getting the water from. Got your shovel there. Yeah, everything is in bad shape because of the wetness in this mine. I wonder if they blocked off the water with this. See if we can get a better look down there. Put my flashlight. Looks like it just ends down there. Huh. But why are all these rocks here? I want to know. Let's see if we can get a better look. It looks like it's hard to tell, but it looks like that it might keep going. Over there is blocked. Let me see if I can get through this right here and check it out. We got a miner's pickaxe right here. That's more modern, obviously. Okay. It's all wet. Okay. All right. Wow. Yeah. She's a wet one. Look at those old timbers right there. I wonder if they were stacking waste rock in here instead of hauling it out. So that's interesting right there. Huh. Yeah, I should have brought my boots for this one. Very mucky stuff. But it looks like it just continues on that way. There's not much to this mine. I'll have to look up the information on it. We're gonna head back actually this way. And there's a lot more outside. There's a lower section, and it has a foundation of something, and there might be maybe there's another adit down there. We'll find that out, but I don't want to continue anymore in case this gets any muckier. It would be nice to come back with boots, but I really just wanted to come see that ore cart, and we came, we saw it, and that's what we were here for. So looks like a tag, surveying or something, but Okay. Gonna get a couple of pictures of this haulage at it. Then we'll start making our way out of here. Get one more look at that cart right there. All right. And we're gonna head back out this way. This was definitely well worth the almost 4-hour drive from Tucson. Okay, so you see there's some upper workings there, but even though we're in the mountains, it's still a little hot. Not incredibly hot, but still a little hot. And I don't have my other truck, and I really want to drive some of those some of these roads up there to get to those upper workings and be able to make it out here quicker. I was going slow going down this trail, so we're gonna come back in the future with my Land Cruiser or Suburban and explore this place a little more. But right now we're walking down to this. I just wanted to check this out. They could have had their generators, their machinery, maybe a small processing plant here at one point. I mean, you never know. Yeah, there was something here at one point. Looks like people have been camping here too. We even got another road going down that way. Let's check that out real quick. Yeah, it just looks like you got a little campsite here. Nothing much. But this is just beautiful, beautiful area. And I can't wait to come back and check it out and see what else we have around here. But I definitely want to get to those upper piles in the future once it cools down a little bit. Even though it's not incredibly hot when you're hiking and it's still about 70-ish degrees, yeah, you get a little worn out. And plus I always like to bring people on my crew out on trips with me, but this is just a solo one today. But yeah, so cool. Man, what a mine that was. We just finished up with the trail, and now we're about to head back onto the road to find some other mines. I know it was short, but we'll be back. We will see more of that mine. We'll check it out. When we'll get it done, we'll knock it off the list. Again, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. See you in the next video.